How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning into today's video. My name's Blake, aka Midwest Flipper, and whether you're a beginner or experienced and are looking for new ideas on items to sell online or just kind of how to get started, you're in the right spot. We have a lot tuned in for today's video, and I'm not going to give a big introduction or anything, so we're going to dive right into things. First up, I'm going to go over all the items that sold yesterday, package them up, and ship them off to their new owners. And from there, we're going to be hitting up a couple local thrift stores, probably Goodwill and one of my favorite antique malls, to find some items to sell online for some big profits. And hopefully, we can find a couple marketplace deals as well. With that being said, let's head on over to the office and get these items shipped out. First up is this Greenlight Hot Pursuit car. Sold for $11.40, and I paid $6 cash for it. This next item is kind of a dud. It sold for $8.62. It's a kit Volkswagen, and I paid $6 cash for it, so I'm probably only making close to $1 after the fees on this one. Here we have an AMT promo model Corvette. Sold for $15.37, and I paid $2 for this at a garage sale, so all around a nice little score. Next up is an item from that same garage sale. It sold for $16.71. It's this Chevy Impala, and I paid $1 for this one. Here we have a Revel promo of a Corvette. Sold for $19.57, and I paid $5 cash for this. This Revel brand is actually a lot more valuable than the AMT ones that we sold, so just a reference for you. Here we have a Jada die-cast car. It sold for $7. I honestly can't remember what I paid for this. I've been sitting on this forever. I don't even know if I made any money on this, to be honest, but I actually bought this at the store, so. Here we have another AMT, sold for $14.87, and like the other one, I paid $2 cash for it. The last die-cast car of the day is a big one. As you can see, the size comparison to this one here. Sold for $29.95, and I paid $10 cash for this at a local flea market about a month ago. I had to head back inside for this last item because I kept it in here, but it is this Adidas windbreaker. I paid $4 for it at Goodwill, and it sold for $12.95, excuse me. So from here, I'm gonna get all this stuff packaged up and ready to go, drop it off at the post office, and then we are going to head on over to our first stop of the day, which I believe is gonna be the antique mall. So I will see you guys there. So before we left, I let my phone charge up here, and I came across this PlayStation 2 bundle. It's listed at $30. It was just posted about a half hour ago. It comes with a couple games too. PS2s right now, them alone are going for around like between $60 and $75, I'd say. So if we can scoop this up for $30, it would be a quick little flip. As you can see, someone already actually hopped on it. She said, "Hi, I have someone set to pick it up this evening. I will let you know if they fall through. But in this game, we are not going to take no for an answer."
No. We don't take no prisoners.
We don't take no for an answer.
Oh, yeah. We don't take no for an answer.
Take no for an answer. I'm going to message her back and be like, "Hey, I can be there within 10 minutes and have cash in hand." So we'll see what she responds to this. I did another little quick search on Facebook Marketplace too for recent listings. This was posted 2 hours ago, and it's this lot of iPad wall mounts, but what really catches my eye is this printer here. She said it's free, and that it's basically like it's at some church looking to get rid of these iPad stands. They're free, but donation would be greatly accepted. I'm not just going to take it for free. I'll definitely make a donation, a fair donation. But I looked up this model, and this model alone is selling for between $82, $122. So this might be a really big snag as well. The PlayStation 2 lady is still leaving us on red here, so we are not going to let it affect our day. We are going to head over to the antique store, which is going to be the first stop of the day, and see what we can find. So I will see you guys there. A little bit of a detour. I did not get an answer from that lady, as you can see on the screen, about the stuff at that church. Whoops. So we are actually going to make our first stop here at the church and just walk in and see if they still have them. I feel like this is something that'll go pretty quick, so hopefully we can go in and pick that stuff up and make a little donation for them. So we ended up lucking out. I went in there to get them. It turns out they actually had 3 of them that they were giving away. It's got the stands back there, all the cords, and a bunch of this thermal paper up here. But I'm not even lying. 3 minutes after I walked in there and I was bringing stuff out because I had to take like 2 or 3 trips, another guy showed up to get them all. So obviously I ended up donating more than the $20 initial donation because I only saw one of these printers in the listing. So all in all, right around here, it's probably close to at least $200 profit. I haven't even really looked up these stands yet. They're way more industrial than I thought they were. But I know right here these are going to be the money makers. I'm going to have to look later on those stands, but all in all, this was a really good first pickup of the day. It just shows how you have to be quick out in these streets or someone else is going to come and get it.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about? That phrase is trademark, not to use that tradition of Ricky Bobby.
Now let's head over. I think we're actually going to go to Goodwill now first. And then from there, we'll go to the thrift store right near there because I have to be to my parents in 3 hours for dinner. So I will see you guys at Goodwill. Right off the bat, I'm seeing this pair of shoes. They're in really, really good condition, as you can see. And they're selling for around 40 bucks. So we're definitely have to pick these up. Oh, no way. Harley Davidson boots. Let's go. I'm pretty good. Oh, never mind.
I had a spare there. See, I pulled a sneaky on you.
Here is another good pair of boots with no markup on these ones, thank God. But I saw this exact model selling for $50 on eBay plus shipping, so we're gonna have to add these. The bottom of them will look pretty good, as you can see. All right, nice little Tommy polo. I will always pick up Tommy and Ralph Lauren brands because for me, like, those sell the best. So it's gonna be the first shirt of the day. Oh, got an old Ham shirt. Ham's is old beer. Anything beer-wise sells really good if it's the actual brand of the company, which it is. Sweet, so it's not a knockoff. We're gonna definitely have to add this. It'll probably go for 15 to 20, I'd say. Got a nice little Chicago Cubs polo here. I have to add this one too. Baseball shirts in general sell pretty good, especially these more vintage ones. So I am liking what I'm seeing on these. A pair of low top Timberlands. I'm seeing comps right around $40 to $50 on this exact model. The bottoms are in pretty good condition too. They have a little stuff right there that can get off, but these are going to be a definite add as well. Here we have some old A&W cups. Online comps are going for around $20. I feel like this section right here is a spot that tends to get looked past by most resellers when they come to Goodwill. There's a lot of cool stuff you can find in these little glassware sections. We spent about 45 minutes at that last Goodwill. We have about T-minus 2 hours till I have to meet my family for dinner. So we're gonna wander around here for an hour and a half or so and see what we can come across. I'm also going to be scrolling Facebook Marketplace when I'm in there too, because we're always trying to find those deals. I'll see you in there. Just like we got 3 of, as you can see right here, another A&W mug that they have listed for $7. Not too bad, but I don't need any more. I have 3 to sell as it is. So this section right here is where you can make a lot of good money. 80% off. Right off the top, I'm seeing this hat here. Barberdale. It's a 1940s to 1950s brand. Let's see. They're asking $10 for it, so it's going to be $2 after the 80% off. So we're going to probably have to add this one. Right here in this section, I'm also seeing this all 81 bottle. It's $5, so it'll be $1 after the 80% off. And they're
the least I see one posted for is $8, so we're gonna have to pick this up. So this section that we're coming up on right now is my favorite one here. This is where I get a lot of the die-cast cars that I sell. Actually, a couple of them that we sold earlier today were from here previously, but he always adds stuff every week. So I'm going to dig through this whole section here and see what we can find. So we got a lot of goodies here. All these Johnny Lightning ones here are listed for $3, and this one right here selling for $7.50. This one right here is selling for $20. The one here selling for $20 as well. Mustang here, GT, selling for $15 on an auction too, so that's pretty cool. The Chevelle selling for $15. Got this Nomad selling for $12. There's Nova selling for $12 as well. And last but not least, this Satellite selling for $13. We also got this Hot Wheels here too for $3, and it's selling for $11 plus free shipping, but I thought I'd just add it anyways. So a nice little pickup from all of these. Making our way over to a 50% off section, and I see this really old and cool like picture. It says made in Italy on the bottom. I see one's listed for $25. So you can see how old it looks on the inside. But they are asking $6, so it'll be $3 cash to pick it up. So I'm thinking we can make probably close to $15 if we list it for like $20 and undershoot the other ones that are listed. Nothing too crazy from this little adventure in here today. I always have the most fun coming to these antique stores though, because you literally never know what you're gonna come across. It's honestly a lot harder to find things in here to flip because all of this stuff is going to be close to market value. However, you can get really lucky when these vendors are trying to leave and they have like the 50% off or 80% off sections like we hit today. So
we are back, guys. I had a nice big spaghetti dinner with the family. Probably have enough carbs to last me for the next month, but besides the point, I am really happy with how today went. We got some nice snags at Goodwill. Between everything, I spent, I think it was $42 there, and I think we'll be able to easily get $140 out of that trip there. So I'm calling that right around a $100 profit, and that's with some room too. At the thrift store, we ended up spending $40 even. That's what it was. It was like 39 something, and I rounded up for them too. And between all those cars, there was a lot of cars there, as you saw. I'm thinking we can get easily $120 out of all that stuff. Actually, probably closer to $140, because I have a lot of die-cast cars on my page, so they sell really, really quick. And a lot of times people will pay a higher amount for them because they can bundle ship them. So I'll call that about a $100 profit as well. But the biggest score of the day, as you know, was the first stop, which was that church for those thermal printer pickups. I thought there was only to be one there, but there turned out to be three, and which leads me to my second part. Those stands, I was just kind of thinking that they were going to be, you know, cheap, like $10 stands or whatever, but I looked them up and they are selling for $25 to $35 as well. They're super durable, super high grade. So just those alone, we'll be able to get probably, I'd say, $75 easily. Out of everything that we picked up there, we can probably easily get $350. And I did end up donating $40, but still, that's the biggest score of the day. And that just goes to show you that you can't take no for an answer. I had to take no for an answer on that PS2, unfortunately, but like I said, that lady was being pretty respectful, so I can respect that. However, the church find was fair game. As I was bringing all that stuff out, another guy actually showed up to do the same thing that I was doing. So that just shows you that if you ain't first, you're last, if you know what I'm talking about. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning into today's video. If you have any questions or comments, leave that down below and I'll be sure to get back with you on it. If you want to learn more about this stuff in the future, leave a little like on that like button down there and make sure you subscribe. Have a good one, guys.